Alright guys, let's talk Destiny. Destiny 2 is on its way this year. It's already been confirmed. I imagine Destiny 2 is probably going to take up a portion of E3 and actually be heavily talked about from Activision and Bungie. I feel like this is also going to be a title that people are going to be talking about. Now, Destiny, when Destiny first came out, it received lukewarm reviews. And I feel like a lot of the critics who criticized it at the time, their reasons were right. The game did have its issues. The game did have some problems. But I feel like I understood where they were trying to get at with Destiny. Now, I want to talk about that. Destiny for me was a very interesting title because it was typically a game that I had no desire to actually go and pick up. It was friends at work that were constantly saying, you should do it, you should play it with us, come on Jason, do it, do it, do it. I finally gave in to the peer pressure and decided, you know what, I'm going to go try it. I fell in love with it. I think Destiny set up some really great concepts for the game, and I feel like people who criticized it, namely players, people who just picked it up and went through the story and complained about it, missed a lot of opportunities that came from Destiny. Destiny shined in its raids. The raids were where Destiny was its most fun. You know, you do the strikes with your friends and things like that, you know, kind of work together to bring that out. But it wasn't until you got into a raid, you know, things that took 3-4 hours to complete. You know, people who ran the Vault of Glass for the first time. I remember my friends going in there and being on the headset with them at the time, and I was playing another game. They were in there for a good 4 or 5 hours trying to figure it out, even though they had 2 people who had ran the Vault of Glass prior. You know, so for those who hadn't done the raid experience, you know, it was something time consuming. That was something else that was very, very interesting as well, is the raids were set up more to have players work together. They were not so much a single player experience. You had to rely on basically your team's strengths. And it wasn't just, you know, like your class strengths either. You know, you may have had a friend who was simply better at something than you were, or, you know, being able to do something, or had a higher hit ratio, or, you know, better accuracy than you. You may send them in to take care of another task. The person you designated as your leader, you know, had to be somebody smart, had to be somebody who kind of in a way knew what they were doing, or in a way was very good at puzzle solving. This was something that Destiny just did very, very well. Its raids were probably its most unique thing that they had really brought to the plate. As for Destiny's story, I want to say Destiny's story, I was not the biggest fan of its story on the actual game. I feel like it had some really great lore. The grimoire cards giving you that story, I feel like it was lost potential. As the DLC kind of went on, I feel like the story got better and better. It had definitely picked up with the House of Wolves when it introduced Skolas. Now we're going to talk more about the House of Wolves here in a little bit. But one of the biggest things for me with Destiny that I thought I would absolutely not do is when I was trying to get my armor, I thought I would go complete Vanguard. Vanguard for me just seemed like the logical choice because I hated playing online with others. Well, I found I had a knack for playing Crucible. I found I got better and better as time went on. I really enjoyed being able to go through Crucible and just play with random people. For the first time, this was something I didn't so much care about. I had friends who were supportive of me. I had friends who were willing to take me under their wing and help me learn the ropes to play online. This was just something over the past decade I never really did. This, for me, was something very, very interesting. And I actually ended up getting all of my light armor through Crucible, something I never thought I would do. There were so many things in Crucible I was able to accomplish that I never thought that I'd be able to do. Again, because I had some really great friends to help me out. Now, I said I wanted to talk a little bit about House of Wolves. The House of Wolves definitely picked up story content. I feel like there was a lot more introduced in the story. The lore kind of made sense. They presented the story a little bit better. the whole concept of having to go around and gather things as well was kind of very interesting. Getting the chest, hoping to get a key to get to the bottom of the Prison of Elders so you could open the chest at the bottom of the Prison of Elders. I ran the Prison of Elders a few different times. I never actually beat Skolas though. I tried with a few friends, just it never worked, and we could never really assemble another party at the time or find time to get our schedules to work together to actually go run through the Prison of Elders to take down Skolas. Either that or the friends who had played it so much were so sick and tired of running Skolas they didn't want to take me through it. And I don't know, Destiny to me, I feel like that was part of the charm, was playing it with people I knew. I don't know so much I would really enjoy playing it with people I didn't really have a connection to or know on a personal level. Unless, you know, my friends knew somebody and I had someone company with me. That was something with Destiny that I did enjoy. I am stoked to hear what Destiny 2 has to bring. I hope that in a lot of ways they take some of the experiences that they've learned over the past little bit from Destiny and apply that to Destiny 2. I feel like the game definitely has some potential, but they need to listen to fan feedback. They need to listen to kind of the problems that the first one had and go from there. So, if you guys, any YouTubers out there, plan on picking this up and want to play it, let me know. Get me your, let's exchange PSN IDs and we can hopefully play Destiny 2 together later this year. But yeah, Destiny was one title I never thought I would really, really enjoy. However, I did. I really, really did, and I would put it up there as one of my memorable video game experiences because this, in a lot of ways, changed so much, my perspective on gaming so much, and you know, it has a warm spot in my heart, and it probably always will. So yeah, definitely looking forward to seeing what is going to happen with Destiny. So I will, I don't know how I'm going to do my first impressions or my review of Destiny just yet, but, well, hey, we'll hit that roadblock when it comes. Be sure to hit subscribe there for me. New content will come your way. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter, links down below in the description. You guys have been watching The Spoony Bard, and most importantly, stay happy, be happy, game happy. The Spoony Bard is checking out.